All right, I've got lots of stuff to talk about, so I'm going to go ahead and get started. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate it. My name is Neil Schneider. I'm the founder of Go Local Arizona. Go Local Arizona is a small business advocacy organization, and basically work every day to help small business owners succeed by helping them with their marketing, um, their networking. I can hear some background noise. If you would mute your microphone. Um, but we encourage the community to support local, which is something that is great because you're all obviously small business owners in the local community, and we want people to support you because small business owners create more jobs than any other sector, and that's important. And I know what it's like to be an entrepreneur, and I know you guys work hard, and so 100% here to support you. We have virtual and in-person networking events. Obviously, you knew about the first one, but if you didn't know, we also have in-person events every month, and I will post it here in a minute in the chat, but we're having a an in-person event on October the 22nd, and that's going to be at Rudy's Barbecue in Avondale, which is right off I-10 freeway and Litchfield Road. So if you want to get some in-person activity going, and I just noticed my note has the date wrong, but it's October, right, Heidi? October
22nd.
22nd. Let me put that in the chat real quick before I forget. Oop, that's only to Shyla. I got to chat to everyone here. Everyone. All right. So that is October 22nd, 5 to 7:30 p.m. And we went more southwest this time instead of northwest or east. So please join us. They're very fun events. And in addition, we also, Go Local Arizona provides growth opportunities for your small business on October 23rd. So one day later, we're doing a lunch and learn with Paul Sokol, who is a small business automation expert. He is amazing. And I want to clarify, this is not an AI session. Like, this is not AI automation. This is like good old fashioned small business automation, but like using software, maybe some AI in that, but regular software that already exists to help you get rid of some of the repetitive tasks in your business that you're having to do. He worked for Infusionsoft, which was a Chandler-based company, a CRM company, huge company, turned into a company called Keep. You may have heard of that, Keap. And then Keep got bought out by Thrive, which is a huge CRM company. So big local connection there. He's a great guy. He does a ton of training. And so that'll be a lunch opportunity at 12 noon. And I guess I should post that now. I was going to post it later, but I'll just post it now. Registration. And that's a free event. And pass the word for that. We have plenty of space. I think we can do, I don't know, a ton of people on Zoom. So please invite other business owners for that. Also, Go Local Arizona is a lobbying organization, or at least I'm a lobbyist. So I lobby on behalf of small business issues. A recent one was, y'all, some of you know this one. A recent one was small business licenses that cities put on small business owners. And so, just real quick, back on July 1st, the city of Tempe incorporated a new, after being in a city for 100 years, they decided they needed a $25 small business license fee. And it's a general business license fee. So it's not like a food handler thing, or it's not a liquor license. It's just like, oh, Christy's doing business in my city, so Christy needs to pay us $25 a year every January. Don't miss it or you're in trouble, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, Surprise was called out for having the highest, Surprise Arizona was called out for having the highest initial fee, which was $184. Um, is that 184? Yeah, 184, 186. A lot of money. And their city council actually went the opposite direction in Tempe, and they actually cut their small business general initial fee in half. So that's a good start. Okay, they cut it down. So now you pay 84 the first year. But there's cities that have El Mirage is 100, Scottsdale's like 100, Mesa's like 35. And so anyway, I don't like it. I'm working to try to get rid of it. You shouldn't have to pay. And the biggest thing for me is that when blue collar people or internet based people or home based people have to do this, If you're going from Chandler to Gilbert to Tempe to Mesa to Peoria on a daily basis, like maybe a plumbing company would, Jessica, um, you know, Heidi, I mean, Nikki, yeah, Heidi and Nikki. It's a little ridiculous to have to kind of stay up on all that. And then, people say, well, okay, so I'm paying $500 or $1,000 a year in these fees. That's a lot, but also over 10 years, then we're talking $10,000. It's
They
just,
automatically add it to your TPT taxes.
it's just silly. Oh, that makes me, yeah, no. And then somebody told me a couple days ago that the city of Surprise actually like contacted them and said, "Hey, we noticed that you pulled a blue ROC companies have to get like building licenses and different, I don't know, it was electrician, like certain things in the city, and they noticed that that person hadn't they hadn't caught up their license up to date. So the city is now Surprise seems to be enforcing it because the city staff doesn't like when you take their money away. So anyway, additionally, Go Local Arizona runs 20 Facebook groups that you can promote your business on. Some of those, there's 3 of them that I call community groups. They have the word neighbors in them and surprise, Buckeye, and Peoria. Those you can't post every day. You can post on certain days of the week. And then the other groups are generally open business groups. You can sort of post your business whenever you'd like to. And then there's actually some additional benefits for premium members. But yeah, if you want to join Go Local Arizona, you can join as low as $15 a month. I know many of you are members, and I appreciate your support and for supporting what we do. You are the advocates. Like I mean, I can say I advocate for small business, but not unless I have a lot of people working and advocating together. So you are the advocates. But you can join from $15 a month to $99 a year. And then we have a premium membership for $288 as well. So my goal is to deliver more value than any chamber of commerce or any other networking group in the Valley. If you can think of ideas of how we can do that, let me know. Always open to hearing your ideas of what we can do to support small businesses. Or like, let's say a city contacts you and says, "Hey, you need to do X, Y, and Z," or if you're having a problem running your small business, we need to speak out as small business owners. We need to speak out to city councils, to state officials, local elected officials, sometimes even federal officials, like when it comes to that BOI thing that registration BOI thing that's finally dead now, where you had to fill out this paperwork and register your company, but luckily that one's gone. So at about 3 meetups ago, somebody had said something really nice, and they said, "I love your events because they don't feel pretentious and they don't feel stuffy." And it might have been you, Bethany, or you or a friend of yours, or for some reason I remember, but I appreciate that and I love that. And so hopefully the events are not stuffy and hopefully they're fun and you guys keep coming back. So that's a good thing. So the breakdown of how it goes is we go around the group here, the large group, and everyone will introduce your business. I sent an email out about 2 o'clock that had some questions in it for you to introduce yourself. The first one is obviously, what is the name of your business and what do you do? And where are you located? So we kind of like to know, like, what's your service area, or do you go valley wide, or whatever the case is. And then the fun question is, name one thing that's on your bucket list. So if you registered before 2 o'clock, then you would have gotten that email. But I will put those questions in the chat so that you have them. Okay. Then the second part is we break into small groups for 2 20-minute breakouts. And we've got some discussion questions so you can actually get to know some people and see if you align, see if you can have any commonalities or mutual business interests together. Okay, does that all make sense? At the very end, there's a prize. So if you stay to the very end, I have a book it's called Call the Damn Leads. And that's a free book that I will ship to you so that you can focus in on making sure you're calling your leads. And I saw some smiles there. So you may have seen the book or for sure now you'll see it in your Facebook feed because they're listening. Let's see. Did I get everything? Don't forget to leave your information in the chat. Looks like a lot of you are doing that already, so that's amazing. Ashley, You are in the top left corner. What we can call that, like the special
The
square?
whole time I was thinking, I hope I don't get called on first.
I think it's how you show up. I think the first person that logs in gets that corner square, but they used to call it, like, there used to be like a center square on, what is that show? Hollywood Squares, but you're the top left corner.
Well, thank you.
Neil is dating himself here. But would you go first, please? You've done this a
Yeah,
million
of
times,
course.
so.
Yeah, I'm Ashley White. I am the owner of White Phoenix Bookkeeping. I am based in Santan Valley, Arizona, but I can service all of the United States because I am a virtual bookkeeper. And small business owners hire me to turn their bookkeeping chaos into clarity so they can stop stressing over numbers and focus on growing their business. And one of my bucket lists is to go to Costa Rica.
Very nice. Has anybody here gone to Costa Rica? Yes? Oh, very
You
nice.
have?
Okay, hopefully you two get in a group together and you can give her some tips. All right, Florine, are you there?
And the video?
I can see your name.
Okay. Start my video. How's that? Does that work? I don't know. It says failed.
All right, we'll give you a minute and then we'll come back, okay? But I did invite you to start your video, which I don't know what that does, but
It says start my video, and then it said it failed.
Mine too.
Mark, would you go next in the meantime?
Yeah,
I'll invite you,
absolutely.
Shyla.
I'm hoping you mean me and there's not another Mark here.
I'm sorry, Mark Hernandez-Schilling.
I will shut up then.
There is.
Sorry about that.
Actually, 3 marks, looks like. Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, dang. Mark Hernandez, thank you.
Oh, I didn't get the questions emailed to me.
Oh, okay. So just the name of your business, what you do, your service location, and then what's your one bucket list item that you could share with us?
Okay. My name is Mark. Name of my business is Regen Design Build LLC. And my service area is the state of Arizona. And my bucket list is I would love to travel to Japan.
Very nice. Would you say the name of your business again? It cut off just a little bit.
Regen Design Build LLC.
All right. Thank you very much. Thanks for being here. All right, Linda, would you go next, please?
Linda, and this is Ken.
One of you were here.
Hold on.
Sorry. Here go.
Hi, I'm Ken, and this is Linda, and we're the owners of Jerry's Mobile Auto Maintenance. We bring service interval maintenance for your vehicle to you instead of you having to go to a dealership or the automotive center or a mechanic shop. We can take care of that stuff for you at your house or work or the play field. We try to make everything as easy as possible for the customer. Take care of your oils, your filters, your brakes, small repairs, depending on how, intense it is, but we could take care of it. We also run diagnostics, but we do run the Valley. We can service the Valley. Our main service area is the West Valley, but we do go the Valley. We just don't go south of Tucson or north up to Prescott. There you go. That's what we do. And then, what was the first question?
Bucket list.
Oh, the bucket list. That's hard because I've pretty much been around the world.
Vietnam.
Oh, you know what? Yes, Vietnam, because her mom is from Vietnam. So I'd like to go and see where she grew up and how her life was there back in those days. That would be awesome because there's a lot of street food. So I'm big into that. So obviously look at me. No, I'm just kidding.
I wish my face.
Very nice. All right. Thank you, guys. Jason, would you go next, please?
Hi, my name is Jason. I'm the owner of Valley Power and Lighting. I'm an electrician. I service the Valley, mainly the West Valley. I'm based out of Glendale. And one of my bucket list items is to backpack the Grand Canyon.
Very nice. All right, thanks for being here. Carrie, would you go next, please?
Give it a try. All right. My name's Carrie Warren. I'm a fire wife realtor. I service the West Valley primarily, but for first responders, military, I can go anywhere in the state. So real estate, if you need a home evaluation or curious what your home would sell for, let me know. Bucket list is Ireland.
Carrie, give us a quick pulse on realty right now. Is it seller, buyer? What's going on?
Just kind of depends on the area. So here in Surprise, we are edging towards a balanced market. What that means is that prices are adjusting some and there's more inventory available. So the more inventory you have in the market, the more balanced that market is. And then they take into consideration the concessions that are being made. So it just kind of depends on where exactly, because not everywhere in Arizona is the same.
Awesome, thank you. Jessica, would you please go next?
Hi, I'm Jessica Liibrizzi, and my husband and I own and operate Rapid Rooter Plumbing. We've been in business for almost 40 years. It was 39 years this September. My husband's a third generation plumber. We end up buying the business from his parents back in 2005. So him and I have been running it for the past 20 years. We service valley-wide. We like to primarily stay like northwest, even like the Buckeye area, but we go to Ahwatukee, we go to Santan, we do camera inspections pretty much anywhere. So that makes us valley-wide. Bucket list would definitely be to go to Italy. My husband's family is Italian and they originated from Italy, and that's the thing we want to do. We'd love to go visit Italy.
Okay, farmer. I love farmers. They're the best people.
Yeah.
In a prior life, I worked for Farm Bureau for like 6 years.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. So we'll have to chat about that sometime. And there are brand new members to Go Local Arizona, so thank you for joining
Thank you.
very much. Heidi looks like she might have walked away. Florine, any luck with your camera there? And would you like to just go without it?
It says that I should turn on a different camera, but this is the one I've always used. And then it says start
there you go.
video. Am I
can
on?
see you. Yeah.
Oh gosh.
Now
Okay,
you're live
I'm still alive. Yes,
to
after
the
all
world.
that. Yes. Hello. I've been living in Arizona for about 26 years. My father lived here. So I left England and moved back to the States. And I'm been in the photography and art business since the 1960s in New York City. So mostly I do headshots and portraits. And then also I'm a portrait artist. I do oil paintings, commissions of humans and pets and animals. And right now it's my busy time of year. I work all over, and out of state as well, of course, because I work from great photos. And right now it's my busy time of year because I'm promoting through social media. So it's a bit crazy. I'm learning how to use TikTok Shop and ManyChat because that's supposed to help. And that's what keeps me busy.
That is one of the most creative businesses we've had so far. It looks like you have some work behind you there.
It's all over the place. And then you have to meet my girl if she wants to meet you. You want to meet my girl? She's my studio assistant.
Of course.
Can you see her?
Oh, I'm thinking it's a cat, right?
No.
Wow, that's beautiful.
So
That's
I
a
painted
first
her.
too. That's a first.
She's my girl, and I've painted her many times.
That's awesome. All right, very nice. I was born in New York too, so we have a little connection there.
Wow.
Okay, very good. Let's see. Let me go back. Where were we? Heidi,
Of course you would.
you are up.
I'm Heidi. My husband and I, we own Generation Doors and Docks. We service statewide, out of state for special people also.
We've been in the garage door business for over 20 years. We handle residential and commercial work, plus a lot more. If you check out our Facebook page, I just posted something really cool yesterday. A bucket list. I don't really have a bucket list. I do like to go and do things and visit places, but I really haven't made a bucket list in a while. So
Very good.
that's me.
Heidi comes to every single live event, so in-person event, I should say.
In
So if
person.
you
I don't
want-
always make the live
If you want to
ones.
meet her, please come. Actually, many of you do. Shyla. Shyla's there. Joby comes. Bethany comes. Linda comes. The Jerry's. Oh my gosh. I was gonna say Ken, but I don't want to say Ken and Jerry in the same phrase there. Ken and Linda come. Gosh, I hope I didn't miss anybody. But Heidi, you should really share that link in the chat of that door you guys built yesterday.
So I can't take credit for that gate piece build because the customer built it himself. We just made
That's
that
okay.
whole vision come to life. And I don't know how to share it in the chat.
Oh, okay.
'Cause I'm on my iPad.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be hard. Okay.
But it is on my Instagram.
I might try to grab it when
It's on
we
our
go to the
company Instagram and our company Facebook page.
Generations Doors and Docks. Okay.
Garage
Christy,
doors, not boat docks.
garage doors. Yes, docks. Christy, would you go next, please?
Hello, my name is Christy. My business is Healthwise Functional Medicine, and we help Arizona adults lose weight by uncovering underlying health issues like poor gut health, inflammation, hormone imbalance that can make weight loss really, really hard. I service the entire state of Arizona, and my bucket list, I think also I would like to go to Ireland.
Very nice. All right, thank you for coming back. Has anybody been to Ireland? That'd be a nice place to go. Okay, Sean.
And
Sean, would you go next?
Absolutely. First time attendee, so a little
Welcome.
nervous, see how everything's going. I am here on behalf of my boss for Customer 2 AI. We are a conversational support solution for local businesses. We do support the state of Arizona. We also do have clients that are in the US. All of our customer support solutions are multi-language and can do conversational email, conversational phone, inbounds and outbounds, really trying to help abandoned carts, appointment settings, quality assurance calls for lead generation, kind of all around those. We also own a few different other businesses here in the Valley. One is a media buying agency. So heard Thrive in the early comments, worked on Thrive early in its start days, I think back in 2015. So have come a long way from there. We are based out here in Scottsdale. And then bucket list aspect, I would say for me, I've done a lot of my travel bucket list this year. So I would say attending every MLB stadium, as I'm a big baseball fan.
Nice. That's good. Well, it sounds like what you guys do could really benefit a lot of people. So whether it's you or you said your boss or whoever, please come back and join us, because you could offer some good ideas probably, and especially in the small group breakouts that we do. So
Absolutely.
thanks for coming. All right, Todd, would you go next, please?
There we go. My name's Todd Swanson. I own CSTS Steel Industries with my son Kobe. We'll go statewide. We're licensed obviously in the state of Arizona. We do metal garages, RV and boat covers. My bucket list, I would say, would be to get in the RV and kind of travel to like Montana, Wyoming, Colorado, Utah, and not really have a time limit. Just go and see what happens.
Very nice. All right, so you've definitely got some familiar scope of work with some of the folks on here, so hopefully you guys can connect in the small groups. I just found Heidi's post and I'm going to share it to the chat, so when you get a chance, check out the cool outdoor door that they built. Mark Lopez, would you go next, please?
Yes, sir. Hi, everyone. I'm Mark Lopez, um, owner of Instant Heating and Air, where we do everything in HVAC, from maintenance, repairs, replace, new constructions, second opinions, you name it. We do commercial and residential, and we operate valley-wide. And my bucket list item would be Singapore.
Very nice. Great background. That's a great background. I was definitely
Usually
puts
stuck
your
up there on the roof most days.
yeah,
So I
that was
figured put
very
that on my
catchy.
wall.
All right. Nikki, would you go next, please?
Hi guys, I'm Nikki. I own a couple of different companies here in the Valley. The first one is Classic Guys Plumbing and Air. So that's pretty self-explanatory, plumbing all over the Valley. Well, I like to stay East Valley, but we go anywhere. And then air conditioning services as well, including installs, maintenance, and whatnot. So good referrals for plumbing are water heaters, any floods, repipes. If you have an older house, we repipe to bring it up to date. And then I also own Holistic Healing Heroes. So it's a mobile nursing company. I do mobile IV as well as weight loss, semaglutide and tirzepatide. I personally lost 95 pounds taking it. So I have my own personal story to go along with it to help my clients and patients. I also do Botox and lip injections. I have a whole spa side to it as well. And then other things that are crazy, people don't really think about ozone therapy with light UVB radiation, stuff like that. I started out as a naturopathic nurse in a naturopathic cancer clinic when I first started as a baby nurse in 20 something. I'm dating myself about 15 years ago. But then I went medicinal, and then when I started my business, incorporated both functional medicine. I was actually the first nurse in Arizona to test for COVID. So I was going house to house testing COVID patients for COVID, and it was a crazy, insane time for my business. And then I started doing IV therapy and saving thousands and thousands of lives in their homes before the government actually got on board and started doing COVID testing and helping me out. So that alleviated some of that off of my shoulders, but it was a blessing at the time for me. And then my Facebook page is Classic Guys Plumbing and Air, and then also Holistic Healing Heroes Weight Loss and IV Therapy, if you can follow those. And then bucket list, I've done a lot. I have 6 children and I love to travel with them. I just got back from Oregon. I went up the coast to California, Oregon, and went into Seattle and took them to all the beaches and got to visit everything and just see all the green trees. Very different from living here in the desert. It was really beautiful, but I really want to do next Havasupai Falls. I've been seeing that all over the internet and heard that it's just a beautiful place to go. So I've been wanting to try that for a while.
Outstanding. Thank you for being here.
Thank you.
Bethany, would you go next?
Sure. Good afternoon, Beth Alcorn with the Alcorn Group, and we put together financial game plans for families that include, budget and debt work. We never charge for any of our planning or budget and debt work, and we really believe that everyone needs to know when they'll be debt free. Saving money on taxes and insurance, we specialize in life insurance and investments and mortgages. So looking to redirect any savings we find to invest for your future. And we really believe that your family needs a financial plan, and so does your business, so that you can manage your debt and make sure you stay out of the crazy, right, in debt. So I'm working with a client right now that has like 34 credit cards, right, just to get a business off the ground, and in the first year. And so we really want to make sure you can live your best life in business and personally. So I think I've mentioned we foster kids, and we have, 5 of our own, or 2 of our own, and 3 we adopted, but we have 30 total. So my bucket list would be to get them together at the same time. And I really don't care where, but I was thinking an Alaska trip. I'd love to do an Alaskan cruise. Several of the boys like fishing and stuff. And so I'd like to, when I say 30 kids, they have families now. So it's like 90 people coming together to do a vacation together. And I really don't care where. I just think it would be fun.
Very good. Thank you so much. All right, Mark Silba, would you go with a third mark, please?
Absolutely. Saving the best mark for last. Just kidding. Howdy guys. This is my first time coming on. I'm Mark with Phoenician Business Group. I actually have two companies. Phoenician Business Group would be kind of, I think, the main one for here, because the other one we do film festival management. I started in film about 10 years ago. So I help filmmakers get into film festivals and get distributed and find sales agents. So I do a lot of traveling when it comes to the festivals, which is super fun. If you ever want to talk movies, I'm always down. For the business group side, really, we started earlier this year. I kind of helped out a few companies, both in film as well as a few coffee shops and a management company, in terms of kind of helping them just with operations and marketing and sales. So we really like to kind of pride ourselves that we kind of come on board as a partner, or maybe like one of your best employees, to kind of help you out there. So instead of just giving advice, we do like consultation hours with you, but then we also have execution hours where we're really kind of hands-on in the trenches, kind of help you out as best that we can. So that's us, Phoenician Business Group. If you happen to make a film, also the festival route, random, I know. Bucket list for myself. Oh man. I'm a big sports guy. I love all the major sports. So maybe going to the Super Bowl one day. If, $5,000 just happens to fall in my lap and I can pay for a ticket, I think that'd be fantastic. If my Patriots happen to be there, I would be even better. But I think that's in the past, unfortunately. Tommy's no longer playing. So
Yeah, that
appreciate
must
you
be
guys
deflating.
letting me be here. All right. Let's calm down with the accusations of Tommy and deflating.
I owe you a phone call too. I'll call you tomorrow. You had sent me that email, but
Yeah. No
yes,
worries. It'll be really good to connect.
yes, absolutely. Shyla, one of our VIP attendees.
So I have TOTUS magazine. It is a local print small business directory. So it comes out quarterly. You can pick them up valley-wide, multiple locations, high traffic locations, and I give them out at all the meetings that I go to, as well as expos and events. So we're just highlighting local entrepreneurs across the valley. It's categorized form, so it's easy for people to pick up, turn to exactly what they're looking for, and find, featured businesses. As far as a bucket list, I want to travel to all 50 states personally. And then I want to take my children to Tonga because that's where their dad's family is all from. And their grandpa, before he passed, was a pretty big deal out there. So I'd love for them to kind of just go to their homeland.
That's great. Thank you for being here.
Thank you. I actually have to go get my kid in a minute.
All right, Joby.
Hello, everyone. My name is Joby, and I'm an insurance broker. So the entire Arizona, we do auto, home, commercial insurance, like all lines of commercial insurance. Pretty much, other than health insurance and Medicare, I do everything. I'm only licensed in Arizona, so anywhere, any business or families, we can help in Arizona. And for my bucket list, just like Shyla was talking, I want to visit all the 50 states. I'm already there like 2025, so I need to cover half or more. And then I also wanted to visit all the national parks.
That sounds great. Thank you so much, Joby. Joby also attends our in-person events and many of our virtual networkings. I just put the questions in the chat for the first breakout, and then I'll do the same for the second breakout. Also, feel free to put your Instagram link in there. Let's do Instagram today. And then I know like Ken and Linda were doing a thing where they were trying to get followers this last week. I think that's a great idea for small businesses to follow each other and help boost those numbers up a little bit. Makes Facebook notice you a little bit more. So definitely put your Instagram. I mean, if you want to put your other ones in there too, that's absolutely fine. So Shyla held up her magazine, totally reminded me that I was going to talk about. I'm going to be doing a EDDM postcard, 9x12 postcard, glossy postcard like this. It's a co-op basically, so all the businesses share the expense, and we're going to send it out to 10,000 people. And we're going to start in some surprise neighborhoods, and then also the next one do like Peoria, like Vistancia, some of the upscale neighborhoods. So if you're interested in getting your business on here, the idea is to share the cost of these, to share the cost of the postcard so that people can get out into the mailboxes, because people still do get their mail, and there's no algorithm in the mailbox. Google can't filter you, Facebook can't filter you. They can't put you in the spam folder. It goes in the mailbox, it, gets in people's hands. So if that's something that interests you, let me know and I can send you more information. Does anybody have a quick announcement before we go into the groups? No? Okay. Once again, I did put I see some links in there too. So check out all the links in the chat, but I'll put you into groups of like 3 or 4. It'll be random the first time, and then the second time, Zoom has not figured out how to make it like second time be totally random. So if in the second breakout, if you happen to get all the same people, feel free to you can click and move around into different small groups, okay? And we'll do each of those for 20 minutes and then come back at the very end and I'll have the book to give away. All right, so I'm going to do the breakout now. It will invite you to a room as soon as I click this button, and just please accept that invitation and we'll see you in the breakouts.